You already know what it is when we talk. It's different. Yeah. This that mud talk, real talk, no filter from the bottom out. Build different, no quitter. If it's pressure, we apply that. If it's smoke, we supply that. This that mud talk, straight facts, no cap. If we said it, then we meant that. From the city to the worldwide, yeah. When we speak, it's amplified. We came from the mud, now we moving with vision. Turn pain into power, made hustle a mission. Culture, community, truth in the room. If it's real, we address it, no sweep with a broom. Debates get loud, but respect stays silent. If it's growth, we invest in knowledge. Mental health, music, streets, and business. If it matters to the people, we in it. No scripts, no gimmicks, just vibes and real perspectives. You tune in once, now you locked in, connected. This that mud talk, stand tall, no fold. Conversations worth more than gold from the mud, but we shine like that. Hit play once rewind like that. Mud talk, where the real ones speak.
What's good, y'all? Show me Big T.
I'm Miss Amy.
And you are officially tuned in and tapped into the hottest podcast that brings you the latest in music, news, and fashion, and the only show that keeps our ears to the streets.
While you grind and shine.
Hey, whew, man, if y'all can't tell, this is a Friday. And shout out for us. Organized chaos is what we call this out, but that wasn't very organized. That was just chaotic.
It's organized. We organ in an orderly fashion.
Yeah, but it's the power of live TV, though, right? So,
there's that Dennis music.
Yeah, I love the Dennis music. But we are so glad that y'all have tapped in with us on this Friday night, man. Here live on Mud Talk as well as the 419 Grind. And of course, we cannot forget the man with the plan tucked away. Jay over there, what's good, man?
It's good now that everything's working.
Yes. This is what happens when people touch stuff.
Stop touching stuff. Some changes are going to happen over the weekend. So
yeah, we can't have nothing nice.
Some of this equipment going to have
to
it's going to be fixed.
Reinforced.
It's gotta be
for adults.
Duct tape.
We got to start setting boundaries around here.
I've heard that.
Yeah, man. But yes, I'm so excited to be back here on the show. Man, we have a lot to talk about. It is Viewers Choice Week.
It is.
So we dropped a flyer on our socials, and we asked you guys to give us some topics to talk about. Some controversial ones, some good ones, some juicy, some
random ones,
tea, some random ones. Yeah. You never know what you're going to get today when we do Viewers Choice.
And you can drop them in the comments too if you have other things you want us to talk about too.
Yes, please do. And that's the great thing about Mud Talk, man. Especially late night, we can talk about whatever we want to.
If you think 8:06 p.m. is late night,
I mean, it's late night when it comes to podcasting. Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah, it is.
We don't have to use this anymore.
Yeah, we don't.
Right.
Yeah. Although, did we use that this morning? Oh.
Every time.
Yeah, because they were talking about the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just using it.
Was somebody a fan, or you just don't like the Cowboys?
I don't want to mute.
I don't like the Cowboys either. I'm not a Cowboys fan.
I am though.
Oh, you are? I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I'm so sorry for you.
Go ahead. I'll stay out your show.
Oh man. Whatever. Anyways, y'all know we can't start this show until we do what's called Big T with the
T.
And this is where I bring y'all all of the latest celebrity news and gossip that's going on because they keep me with job security.
I'm so excited because I there's a lot of these that I wanted to read up on and I didn't get a chance. So.
Yeah, and we have a lot of time to get into the tea anyway. So there's that. So first things first is so the Toledo Mud Hens manager was fired. So all of our news, allegedly, some of this comes from TMZ and some of this from local 13 ABC News for our global listeners. That is national. Yes. This is the baseball team here in our city where we host the show.
Is it
in
Triple
Toledo,
A or
Ohio.
Double A?
It's Triple A.
Which is the one right before they go to the Tigers.
Yes.
So these are the Tigers. It's their AAA team.
Yes. So this is the Detroit Tigers AAA team for the Toledo Mud Hens, but their manager was fired. The Detroit Tigers AAA manager says he was fired this week after sending an inappropriate text message to a female colleague. Oh. The Tigers announced Tuesday that Gabe Alvarez had been fired for what they call a violation of club policy, but they did not specify the violation. Alvarez told ESPN on Wednesday that he sent a single text message to a colleague that I intended as a lighthearted joke, and that was a quote. Shortly after sending it, I recognize that the message was inappropriate and did not reflect the views and judgment I strive to uphold, and I immediately reached out to clarify my intent, he said. I never intended to cause discomfort or offense, and I regret that the message created this situation. This was an isolated incident and not reflective of my long-standing record of professionalism, respect for colleagues, and conduct over the course of my career. The 52-year-old Alvarez played parts of 3 big league seasons as a third baseman for the Detroit Tigers and the San Diego Padres before working as an assistant coach with the USC. He was hired as a minor league hitting coordinator by Detroit in 2021, began managing Double-A Erie in 2022, and was promoted to managing Triple-A Toledo in 2025. Last September, The Athletic reported that the Tigers had at least 8 employees accused of misconduct towards women over the previous 2 years. So they're not playing no games.
Or the women are just we're saying, I'm standing up and reporting this stuff, I guess.
Yeah, so keep your dick pics to yourself.
Do you think that's what it was? There's no way you send a dick pic. It's a joke.
Yeah, I don't think it was a dick pic, but I think he probably made like a sexual comment,
like a joke or something that wasn't funny.
That wasn't funny or something like that.
Right.
So
consensual DM slides. We preach this all the time here.
All the time. He clearly doesn't watch the show.
No, and he should maybe. He went straight to ESPN.
Yeah,
he said, we're gonna clear this up with the big people.
Yes. And I'm glad he stood on business and he took accountability for it.
He did take accountability because that's a big stage to take accountability for saying I said something sexually inappropriate.
Yeah, it is. So the report published in September followed an investigation that started in April of 2025 and included interviews with 45 current and former employees along with access to emails, human resource documents, text messages, and court records. 6 of the 8 men alleged to have harassed and abused women were fired or did not have their contracts renewed, and one was suspended after The Athletic requested comment about allegations against him. The organization said in a statement then that it was committed to a culture of respect, safety, and inclusion. In Alvarez's absence, hitting coach Mike Hessman has been hired as the interim manager. On Tuesday, Hessman told reporters in Toledo that the team is focused on moving forward after Alvarez's firing. There would be questions. We don't have a lot of answers. The main message is getting back to baseball. Things happen throughout a season, and this is one hurdle that we will jump over.
So wait, I need you to rewind because I think I just spaced out for a minute. The 6 to 8 people were from the Toledo Mud Hens organization?
No, they were from the Detroit Tigers.
Okay, because I was like, wow, that's a lot of staff to be in trouble in one small little baseball town. But I will say Toledo loves Mike Hessman. Mike Hessman was a fantastic player. Now he's a coach. I think that's probably a good replacement. I don't know if he's going to stay for long term or permanent, but that's probably a good replacement.
I think it's a good deal. So we shall see. So I'll keep y'all tuned in with that and see what's going on.
And Mike Hessman also stay out of people's DMs.
DMs, yes. Don't be sending any inappropriate things.
Consensual
I always
only.
tell people, do not date your colleagues. You do not make sandwiches where you make your bread. That's all I'm gonna say.
What in the world are you talking about?
Because people
do not sandwich where you have bread.
Yes, because your bread is your money, and when you start dealing with people that you work with, it can mess up your bread. So don't make sandwiches where you make your bread.
See, I think it depends. I mean, I think there's been a lot of workplace relationships that have panned out, worked out, and it's fine. I think it just needs to be consensual.
Yeah.
Like both people need to be on the same page. Like if you make a joke, they need to think it's funny. Like if you're gonna send a dick pic, it needs to be wanted.
Yes.
Like
I thought you were gonna say it needs to be funny, but never.
Well, that too.
A funny dick pic.
No, it's not what I meant. I meant the joke. Both people need to think the joke is funny.
Yes.
And it's a joking banter. I just think that the problem is that when you start trying to unconsensually slide in or make jokes like this, I feel like he should have known if this person was going to like take the joke appropriately or not.
Yeah. I mean, especially if it's your friend and you're close like that, you will know like, okay, this is something that he does often. But I think because maybe they did not have that relationship, that person probably, or that female was probably very uncomfortable.
I mean, you're assuming it was a female. We don't know who it was.
Well, it said female.
Did it say
it said
female?
female colleague.
I asked you that earlier. You said you didn't know.
I didn't know until I just read it.
Okay.
so
that
you go.
female colleague was not.
Yeah,
I don't know what it said.
But then I'm also wondering too, like, did she tell on him because she was uncomfortable, or did they have like some prior issues?
Like they were banging, and then they broke
Yeah.
up, and she's like, "I'm gonna get him."
Yeah.
I don't know. These are all things we don't know.
I know, man. Let me slide in Brian Alvarez's DMs and see if he's going to come into the show.
I don't think he's gonna do that.
You don't think so?
I think that's a bad idea.
Okay, damn.
It's probably gonna get us canceled.
It's all right. We can't get canceled. We're in our own network.
It's true. I meant canceled by society as a whole.
Oh, well, hey, but this is the tea. So
that is true.
Anyways.
Okay.
All right. In other sports news, Tyreek Hill, he struck a deal with the OnlyFans model. So Tyreek Hill is heading into the weekend with some weight off his shoulders, and this is coming from TMZ. The NFL superstar reached a settlement with the OnlyFans model who took him to court for a broken leg she suffered in 2023. The free agent receiver was in the middle of a trial with Sophie Hall over a football training session gone wrong, but it was announced Friday the two sides struck an agreement for an undisclosed amount to put the matter to rest once and for all. As part of the deal, Hall agreed to dismiss her assault and battery claims, and Hill settled the negligence claim. There we go. In the lawsuit, Hall said Hill invited her to his Southwest Ranches home in June of that year, and when they were hanging out, he asked her to go through some drills. During a one-on-one workout, I bet it was a one-on-one workout, Hall claimed Hill got embarrassed when she shoved him backwards, and he retaliated by charging at her violently and with great force, quote unquote, resulting in the leg injury. Hill's team claims she actually tripped over a dog, adding she should have known the risk of getting involved in the first place. The two came face to face in a Florida courtroom this week, and things were underway with the jury selection, opening statements, and testimonies before it came to a screeching halt. The trial was slated to last about a week, but Hill apparently had other plans, telling reporters outside the courtroom he was going to Disney World to celebrate the settlement. Hall was suing Hill for at least $50,000 for battery, assault, and negligence.
Wait a minute. So he hires this OnlyFans model, says, come over and let's play some football in the backyard. And then when she rocked his world, basically.
Pretty much.
He was embarrassed because he's the NFL star and she's just the OnlyFans model.
Yeah.
And then pushed her into the dog, apparently.
And she tripped over it and broke her leg.
And when he said, I'm going to win and we're going to Disney World.
Yes. So... and other news.
My bad. Usually that's on Do Not Disturb.
All right. Other news. So Pooh Shiesty, he says he's innocent in Gucci kidnapping case. So Pooh Shiesty swears he's innocent in his federal kidnapping and robbery case involving Gucci Mane, and he said as much in court. The rapper was arraigned Friday in federal court in Dallas, Texas, and he pleaded not guilty to all the charges against him. Pooh's lawyer, Ken Schaefer, tells TMZ. As TMZ reported, federal prosecutors filed robbery and kidnapping charges against Pooh, his father, and seven other defendants, claiming they robbed and kidnapped Gucci and others back in January inside a music studio in Dallas. The feds claim Pooh went to the studio to get Gucci to terminate a recording contract between the two superstars. Pooh remains in custody awaiting trial after a judge rejected his bid to get out of jail on bond. His father previously pled not guilty in the case, and the same thing for the Memphis rapper Big 30.
So I feel like this is a follow-up because we originally reported when the arrest happened, and we were trying to figure out how dad
all got involved and all that stuff.
Now, this is a side note. Pooh Shiesty is his full, not government name.
It's his rap name.
Pooh is the short version of that, not Shiesty. No. I don't know.
They wrote Pooh.
I don't know. I feel like Shiesty
It should be Shiesty.
Probably not Pooh. I couldn't even take you serious the whole time you were reading that. You're like, Pooh kidnapped Gucci Mane.
Pooh kidnapped Gucci Mane. Winnie the Pooh, Pooh Bear.
Right, that's all I could think. In my head, all I could think about was just like Winnie the Pooh. We're just going to call you Shiesty.
We're going to call you Shiesty.
Well, Shiesty because you apparently might have kidnapped somebody.
Yeah, you're doing Shiesty stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So what was the kidnapping? I forget. Like, they took him somewhere?
They allegedly kidnapped him and was trying to rob him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they took him off location. I've learned that.
Out of the studio. Yeah. Allegedly.
Like into the parking lot?
They didn't say.
Did they have their little Shiesty masks on?
They probably did.
Probably did.
I mean, you can't be Pooh Shiesty without a Pooh Shiesty.
Without a Pooh Shiesty. And you can't kidnap people without that.
That's true.
Pulled up over you.
But then again, I mean, he clearly didn't have one on because they knew that it was him that kidnapped Gucci.
Well, he was in the studio with him. And everybody else, it sounds
Pooh
like
Shiesty wasn't being very shiesty that day.
Shiesty, you need to stop doing things that are shiesty.
Yeah, stop it. Just be Pooh. No shiesty.
So this trial is just going to keep going on, I assume?
Yes, until it gets settled. So, we haven't talked about Nick Cannon in quite some time.
No, I missed this.
Yes,
did he make another baby?
He did not make another baby. Thank God.
I know, I missed that. It's time for him to knock somebody else up.
Yeah, but I also feel like if Nick Cannon has another baby, can we come to the baby shower?
You know what you're about to say. As long as there's baby shower meatballs.
As long as there's baby shower meatballs. Love me some baby shower meatballs.
I mean, he's had quite a few baby showers, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know why he's not
had like
making
12
babies?
of them.
He's not making babies because all of those original ones are like in the toddler phase. like the terrible 2s and 3s.
Oh yeah,
he's like,
true.
I can't do this anymore.
Yeah,
they're all in that.
He's got to wait till they get grown from the start over.
Yeah, he'll probably start over in about 3-5 years.
Probably so. But no, so Nick Cannon's accountant, Wild Out with $2 million, allegedly fled with his money. So Nick Cannon's ex-money manager managed his money, treated Nick's bank account like a personal piggy bank, and then disappeared with $2 million, according to the feds. Wow. Sources with direct knowledge told TMZ that Frank Muske, a former M-U-S-O-K-E, Muske.
Say that again?
M-U-S-O-K-E.
Muskoki?
Muskoki.
I don't know.
So Frank M., a former account manager at a high-end Beverly Hills management and tax firm, is accused of spending several years of Nick's cash from the Wild 'N Out creator and the show. Federal prosecutors just hit Frank M. with an 8-count indictment, claiming he leveraged his position managing the business and financial affairs of elite celebrities. While the indictment doesn't mention Nick's name, sources can confirm that Nick is the alleged victim. The feds allege that Frank M. Access gave him control of Nick's debit cards and PIN numbers and abused that access from December of 2019 through June of 23 to withdraw roughly $1.7 million from ATMs, spent more than $165K on Amazon purchases. He blew through $192 on personal travel and racked up another $160K just on miscellaneous personal expenses. In total, prosecutors say Frank M. embezzled more than $2 million from Nick Cannon without his knowledge or permission. Cannon has reportedly been a client for nearly 20 years at the firm where Frank M. worked. It's only identified as Company A in the indictment, but the firm allegedly fired Frank M. in July of 23 after discovering the missing money. But prosecutors say the scheme did not end there. Frank M. is also accused of hiding more than $1.7 million in allegedly stolen income on federal tax returns filed between 2021 and 23, leading to 3 tax evasion charges on top of 5 wire fraud counts. Authorities believe Frank M. has fled to Uganda, where he reportedly holds dual citizenship with the United States. If convicted, he faces up to 20 years in federal prison for each wire fraud charge and up to 5 years for each tax evasion count. TMZ reached out to Nick's team and so far hasn't said anything. They also reached out to the FBI, who declined on the situation.
So Uganda is like an extradition country? Because why would you go there?
Yeah, I don't know.
If you're going to do all this, go somewhere you can be extradited.
Yeah.
Put your money in a bank account there.
I'm
not saying that you should ever do that, but
yeah.
I'm just...
Well, the thing I don't understand is if it's Nick Cannon, I will only assume that he pays you very well. So why would you need to steal from Nick Cannon?
It's probably so tempting, though.
Yeah.
I mean, 20 years. I'm
it ain't
surprised
that tempting to go to jail.
Well, I'm surprised that's all he took in 20 years. My guess is that it didn't start in 2019.
Oh, yeah, no.
That he's probably just he got away with a little bit
little
here and
petty
there.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and then oh, well, let me try a little bit more and a little bit more.
Well, Nick hired me because you ain't never got to worry about me stealing from you. Orange is not the new black with me. I don't look good in orange, so... No. You ain't got to worry about it.
You can hire us, so I think we'd be good.
We'd be good.
I don't need your money.
But we don't need your money. Just come into the show, talk about your 12 babies, and, we'd be good.
I'll babysit.
Well, I don't know if I do all that.
I mean, I'm at that. I just like other people's kids.
You would babysit all 12 kids at once?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a classroom.
Yeah. I've been doing that for the last 24 years of my life.
That's true. Yeah. All right. And in our last piece of news, Kendrick Lamar came full circle when he reunited with his 7th grade teacher. Aww. Yeah. So Kendrick Lamar just reunited with his 7th grade teacher in a clip that has been going viral. Kendrick pulled up to his alma mater, Centennial High School in LA on Friday, where he shared a super sweet embrace with his former teacher, who proudly told him how happy she was to see everything that he's been accomplishing. Kendrick took his time chatting with her, listening closely as she explained her daughter actually convinced her to come to the event after hearing Kendrick would be there. The whole thing was given major full circle energy, and one of the biggest stars on the planet, taking it all the way back to the people who helped shape him before the fame, the Grammys, and the sold-out stadiums. Kendrick attended alongside fellow Compton legends Dr. Dre, will.i.am, and other alumni for a celebration unveiling the school's re-imaged campus, part of his first major construction project in 70 years. Oh. So he went back to his old alma mater. They are doing reconstruction on the school. Dr. Dre, will.i.am, and Kendrick, they were part of that groundbreaking ceremony. His 7th grade teacher, the daughter, said that the mom wasn't going to come. She was like, Kendrick's not going to remember me. I don't want to go. And Kendrick remember exactly who she was, and they gave a hug and everything. So
I mean,
shout out to Kendrick.
As an educator, that is the highlight. That's the why. Every time I see, you don't have to be like a famous rapper.
Yeah.
But anytime I see former students that I've had in public, I mean, I've talked about it in the show before. I have my wall of fame. I take a selfie with them. I put them up on my wall in my office, and when they graduated. But that is the reason why, like, that's the full circle moment.
Yeah.
And I think that is great that he took the time to give her a hug. And now that was at the elementary school she worked at. Was that
was his high school?
His high school.
Yeah.
She was the middle school
teacher. She was middle school teacher. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that makes more sense. Like, I feel like sometimes I always wonder, like, let's say I go to a concert, one of my students is like a famous rapper, like a Kendrick.
Yeah.
And sometimes you like want to go say how proud of him you are, but you go up there and they're like, yeah, okay, go. Like, we don't know you.
Yeah. I mean, because sometimes it does happen where you remember the kid and they be like, I don't remember you. And sometimes it's vice versa too, you know? Yeah. Sometimes it's like, oh, Mr. Cleveland, do you remember me? I'm like, yeah, how you doing? And then they walk away and I'm like, who the hell was that?
Do you want to know my trick? Here's my trick. This is what I do every time. What's your last name again? And that usually will trigger it. And then I'm like, oh yeah. And if I still don't know, I'm like, oh yeah, what year did you graduate? And that usually will start triggering my memory.
Yeah.
And then there was one kid the other day, I think I was with you, and I was just like, I have no idea who that was.
I do that all the time. And then what I do is I'll keep talking to them so it can like trigger something. I just like, oh yeah. But
eventually they'll tell you a memory and you're like,
yeah. But if they don't tell me a memory, I'll be like, you must have been a good kid. That's probably why I don't remember you.
I mean, I feel like at this stage in my career, I've had probably 7,000 between the time that I'm, or more, 7,000 plus. So
yeah, I'm 14 years in the game, so I'm sure I'm up there.
Yeah.
On top of when I have my program and everything too.
Yeah.
So
well, and then it's like, and then I have those kind of things where I did your program and I taught college and so like I worked at daycares.
Yeah.
My favorite is when I see like my daycare kids because they're all grown up.
They are.
They're probably your age.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I first started.
They got their kids in daycare now.
I know.
Wow. Well, all right. Well, that was Big T with the tea. You know, I got some tea. I'm going to spill it here first on Mud Talk. So we are going to go ahead and take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to get into viewers' choice topics that y'all dropped in the comments and sent to us.
Put some in the comments while we're on our break, too.
Yes, put some in the comments while we are on our break. But don't forget to go ahead to our Instagram page and TikTok page and all our socials on Facebook at Mud Talk Podcast, on Facebook. On Instagram is Mud Talk 419, as well as TikTok, and make sure y'all click the link tree. It has everything you need to know about Mud Talk. There's merch, there's the link to go and listen to the podcast while you're on the go. You can go watch it on YouTube, Facebook, and also make sure you check out the 419grind.com. You can check out more amazing podcasts that are here on the 419 Grind Network. We got the Rise and Grind Morning Show, Weekend Show, the Win or Lose Sports Show, Check In. We got a whole lot of shit on there, so. Oh, damn.
Thank you. That was a little delayed.
It's like the BET Awards bleep. Like, sir, we've heard the F word about 5 times now.
Catch the 5th one.
Yes. But no, make sure y'all go to the 419grind.com and check out all the amazing podcasts there. And also go check out 419grind.com/shop because we got merch on there now. We have 419 merch. We got weekend show merch, morning show merch, and we have Juneteenth shirts coming out too. So a whole lot of stuff on there. So
you should get all the merch, and then you should wear it and send us pictures.
Yeah, send us pictures. Send Mud
Appropriate.
Talk. Maybe we need to do Mud Talk and 419 Grind merch.
Yeah.
I will be working on that.
Hey, I like
That's a good
that.
idea.
That's an amazing idea. Love that. So we're going to go ahead and take a commercial break to pay these bills. And when we come back, we got these viewer choice topics. So make sure y'all keep it locked, y'all. It's Mud Talk.
Hello, my name is Sean Mahone Sr., founder and executive director of Young Men and Women for Change Behavior Modification Bootcamp Program. If you are a parent experiencing issues or problems with your child, then give us a call today. Young Men and Women for Change, 567-277-5352. Productive leaders for tomorrow's future.
Hi, I'm Dennis Hobson, Buckeye legend and all-time leading scorer. I was the 3rd player picked in the 1987 draft, and I went on to win an NBA championship in Chicago. I think earlier on in my career, and actually I'm gonna go back a little bit in high school where we had reel-to-reel. We didn't actually have film that you could set up. We could watch film, but we couldn't edit and cut film up. But by the time I got to Ohio State University, where everything is so big time, we had film that you could watch, plus you could edit and slice and cut film up. Now, when I was able to understand film and understood what I was doing on the basketball court, it helped my game grow a tremendous amount. And just sitting there being able to watch film with my coaching staff or an individual coach, and him pointing out different things, I was able to grow my game and take it to a whole nother level. This is why I created the Hobson Film Lab. I think you have a lot of players today, younger players, for getting a lot of individual work with their trainers. They're going to practice, working at their game, and they're playing in games, but I don't think they understand the game. And I think this film lab will help you to understand the game. You get the opportunity to sit with me. You can sit down and we're going to discuss. I'm going to edit your film. We're going to sit down and discuss what you're doing right, what you're doing bad. Good offense, bad offense, good defense, bad defense, whatever it is. Jump shot, I'm going to coach your head. I think that's super, super important outside of the individual training that you're getting and the time that you're getting with your coaches and coaching staff in practice and during games. With the Hobson Film Lab, I'm going to teach you awareness. I'm going to teach you how to read certain situations depending on where you are on the floor. I'm going to teach you how, once you beat your first line of defense, second line of defense steps up, how to make plays. Again, it's going to give you the opportunity to understand and learn the game in a way to where you're separating yourselves from everybody else that's playing the game. Click the link to learn more and reserve your spot today, because real development starts when players understand the game.
Your first impression matters. What if your business could introduce itself in just 60 seconds? Anytime, anywhere. Business cards get tossed. Social posts get lost. But video connects. It lets people see your face, hear your voice, and trust your story. At Project 360 Studios, we create business spotlight videos. Short professional films that introduce who you are, what you do, and why people should choose you. Here's how it works. Step 1, plan. We help craft your story. Step 2, film in our studio or on location. Step 3, edit. We brand it with your logo, colors, and music. Step 4, deliver a powerful video you can use everywhere. Share it on your website, social media, email signature, anywhere you want to make a lasting first impression. Don't just hand out your business card. Let people meet you. Book your business spotlight video today at Project 360 Studios.
You already know what it is when we talk. It's different. Yeah. This that mud talk, real talk, no filter from the bottom out. Build different, no quitter. If it's pressure, we apply that. If it's smoke, we supply that. This that mud talk, straight facts, no cap. If we said it, then we meant that. From the city to the worldwide, yeah. When we speak, it's amplified. We came from the mud, now we moving with vision. Turn pain into power, made hustle a mission. Culture, community, truth in the room. If it's real, we address it, no sweep with a broom. Debates get loud, but respect stays solid. If it's growth, we invest in knowledge. Mental health, music, streets, and business. If it matters to the people, we in it. No scripts, no gimmicks, just vibes and real perspectives. You tune in once, now you locked in, connected. This that mud talk, stand tall, no fold. Conversations worth more than gold from the mud, but we shine like that. Hit play once rewind like that. Mud talk, where the real ones speak.
I like that there's this. I didn't know we were gonna stop doing that.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Mud Talk. It's your
done.
homie Big T.
I give up.
Not the little one. And we got Miss Amy here. What's good, Miss Amy?
Oh, well, I guess we're on.
We are live and in person.
We are. Here we are.
Here we are. But no, thank y'all for tuning in with us on this Friday night, man. Shout out to everybody who listens to us, no matter where you are in the country, whether you're here in Toledo, whether you listen to us at 3 a.m. in Russia.
Yeah. They do that there.
They are out there. But no, thank you guys for always tuning in and tapping in with
I
us.
don't think that we haven't had any shows about sex recently.
We
It was
haven't.
all the sex shows that they used to watch at 3 a.m.
So they only like us for sex purposes?
Maybe. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just interesting.
Well, well, anyways, we're trying to be a family show.
Are we?
Well, not like family, more like PG-13.
Who said that?
I don't know.
We didn't talk about this.
Oh, well,
It's a Friday night show.
well, that's true. So we need some of those Friday nights.
13 plus.
Yes, we need some of those. More, it's like TV 14.
MA 14?
Would be MA.
No, wait.
MA is like mature
I
audience.
thought it was MA 14 though.
No, it's just TV MA.
TV 14.
TV 14 is like
I don't want 14-year-olds listening to this.
that's what the hell they already find us on TikTok.
We're rated R.
That's true. We can sometimes TV MA depending on the day.
Yeah,
the
well,
rating changes all the time.
It does. You
Well,
just got to listen and find out
Yeah,
what
well,
you're going to get.
Yeah, well, speaking of those mature audiences, we need some mature sponsorships, right?
Yes, please.
So, Miss Amy, want to tell them about our sponsorship packages?
Yeah, I want you to open up your wallets. No, we have sponsorship packets that have a wide range, anywhere from a shout out on the show and our social media, anywhere from $15 to $20 per show, all the way up to an entire season sponsorship, which will get you all sorts of things like the shout out on every show, commercial. We'll visit your business or have you come to the show as a guest.
Yep.
Talk about your products, whatever. We kind of arrange if it's a season packet, and there's stuff
Yeah.
all the way in between. So as you saw on the commercial break, there's a ton of different commercials. So your commercial could join the commercials that you see, and those commercials aren't just for Mud Talk; they are for all of the 419 Grind. Am I correct?
Yeah,
Okay, so you get to have your business out there.
absolutely. So that means you don't just like she said, you don't
Try that again.
let's try it
Rewind.
again. That means you don't just get to see them here on Mud Talk. You get to see them on the Rise and Grind morning show, the weekend show, and any of the other shows that we have here on the 419 Grind
Means
network.
your audience is a wide range, and there's a lot of different types of shows. So you're getting a lot of different audiences that are going to tune in and see your business.
Morning, afternoon, evening, late night,
Late night, Russia 3 a.m., whatever you're thinking.
whatever you think.
You know, honestly, really. Thank you. I like that. Can you just do that every time, please? Because I don't know. I'm over here talking about random things 2 shows ago, sprained drunken ankles and
tripping
all
over
the things,
dogs.
tripping over dogs, and Tyreek Hill. But for real, if you want to sponsor us, you can slide into our DMs. You can go onto that link tree in the bio. We'll get back with you and let you know kind of the process of getting the full sponsorship in. And please come sponsor.
Yeah, we have sponsorship packages cheaper than a vape pen.
It is cheaper than the vape pen.
Cheaper than the vape pen.
Definitely cheaper than like 2 gallons gas.
That part.
Yeah.
Vapes, cigarettes.
I mean, you think about it. If you go to the gas station just to get 2 gallons in a vape pen, you could be half our season in.
Pretty much.
You know?
And all you did was buy vapes and gas.
Right.
Love that. So,
Right. So you can come sponsor, and we love it. We love having businesses to come on the show and talk about their products, and
yeah. And we've had a lot of great businesses come onto the show too.
ones that I still consistently use a lot of the products myself.
Yes. And actually on the weekend show, we are having Ray is going to be coming back on in June from Ray of Beauty Skincare. So I hope she brings some more of that liquid gold.
Or you could go buy it,
I mean, that too.
like I do every month.
Yes, I support my people, but I
do.
love when they bring free
Like, I
stuff
love free
too.
stuff. And honestly,
especially in today's economy.
Well, her skincare did change my life. I mean, my skin it needed a lot of recovery, and I've been using it for about a year now.
Yeah.
And I think I have a pretty good skincare routine, and it's starting to clear up. And now I just got to work on the age spots. And
yeah,
but yeah, it's a good product. I recommend it to everybody. I've bought it for gifts, so definitely tune into that show so you can get the information on how to get that skincare.
absolutely. Yep. Well, speaking of today's show, so today's show is
We weren't
viewers.
speaking of today's show. We were talking about skincare.
Well, yeah, but then you said, I thought you said something about today's show. I'm so sorry, y'all.
I said the weekend show. I said watch the weekend show so you can get the information.
My bad.
To get the skincare.
I
Just
clearly-
trying to promote your weekend show.
I clearly went to the weekend already.
Clearly.
But speaking of shows, here on Mud Talk,
Well, you're a mess.
Today is Viewers Choice Week,
Yeah, it is.
and we posted on our socials asking people to drop some interesting topics, some hot topics, some controversial topics that they would like.
Whatever you want us to
whatever
talk
you want
about.
us to talk about.
There's nothing off limits. Well, I mean, there's a few things, personal things, but we'll talk about anything you want.
Yep. And as you're watching and listening, go ahead and drop it in the comments below, and we'll talk about it. But yeah, so one of the first topics that we got was they wanted to talk about the hantavirus.
Hanta, we don't know.
We don't know. But it says, are we headed for another pandemic? And was this a government conspiracy? What do you think?
So I think it's an very interesting timing.
Yes.
I think there is a lot of, I've been kind of watching some videos, and there is a lot of similarities between the way that COVID kind of started, whereas it was an election year.
Yes.
There was a lot of concerns about cruise ships and people spreading when they were traveling. And I think it's awfully interesting timing where gas prices are crazy, the election's happening, people are freaking out. Why in the world they let sick people off of a cruise ship to go spread their virus?
Well, I think at the time though they didn't know that this was a virus.
Oh, no, they knew.
Did they?
This virus has been out for a very long time.
But I know, but I'm saying like on that cruise ship.
No, but they let them off.
Like they let everybody.
Yes, and the sick people, and they sent them to their respective countries.
Wow.
So basically, they were in the middle of the ocean, and then they were having a hard time finding anybody that's going to let them dock in their country. So I think Spain let them dock in the Canary Islands, and I think they said, don't quote me on this, 3 people died. And then there was like 8 total infected.
Yeah.
And at first it wasn't a concern because I think the hantavirus is not supposed to be like transmitted person to person.
Yeah.
Except for one strain. It just happens to be the strain that they have.
Wow.
Which can be when you're in like close quarters.
Yeah.
So they docked and they let people go to their respective countries off the cruise ship, and it's an 8-week incubation period.
Wow. So that's longer than the COVID incubation, which was 2 weeks.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
So
I didn't know that they docked. I thought they just were still waiting in the water.
No, they're docked.
Oh,
they're
wow.
off. And then they said that there was I saw or heard today a flight attendant is being monitored and now hospitalized for symptoms from the whatever the plane was that some of the passengers flew on to get to the cruise. So they're monitoring that person that could have gotten the virus.
Yeah.
But if there was 100 and some people on this cruise and it's an 8-week period.
Yeah.
I mean, they just let them go.
Well, my question is how did these people contract it? Because it comes from a rodent.
No, I did. I heard this. And I don't know how the truth is. What I heard was, and this is all hearsay, allegedly, that one of the passengers, I don't know if he died or not, but one of the guys was on some sort of I don't know, traveling extravaganza of touring landfills.
Yeah. Oh.
And it's airborne. Like you get it from rodents, but you can get it from breathing in their poop.
Yes.
Poop air.
Yeah. Their poop
I don't
air.
really know what. Yeah. So so you can breathe in poop air or you can ingest it, but it's the Andes is the strain, and that's the one that can get transmitted. And I think that guy, and then I think his wife had passed. And then there's 5 infected people that are all over on different countries, different corners of the globe.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wow.
I find it interesting that it just happened to be this year. What I did see, now this is all hearsay too, is that apparently back in the COVID time, I don't know, what was that? Sylvia Brown's the psychic?
Yeah.
Apparently predicted another pandemic 6 years after the first pandemic. So that's where I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I mean, the World Health Organization did declare it as a level 3, which is the lowest tier, which I think that's so crazy that they go backwards. Cause I'm shouldn't it be level 1? But I guess for them it's 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
So level 3 is the lowest, what do you want to call it? It's the lowest dangerous, whatever.
But didn't they do the same thing for COVID when it first started?
That's true. Yes.
It's contained.
Yes. But they said, the reason why it's level 3 is because there's only the risk of getting it is low. Of someone contracting
Unless it's the one that's human to human.
Yes, that
and
can spread.
It just happens to be when they tested everybody, that one.
Yeah, well, right now they're monitoring the situation, so it's not a pandemic at the moment.
What do you think? You think it's going to get to that level?
I do, honestly. If we don't, I will say this: at least we are being proactive this time versus with COVID. The situation was not proactive, because at that time people were telling Trump "Hey, there is a virus here or coming to this country. You need to do something.
Yeah.
And he did not want to shut down businesses because, he's all about making money, whatever. And then, of course, into the pandemic. So I do believe that this time we are taking a more proactive approach.
Are we?
I feel like we are, because we didn't wait all these months.
Because nobody listens to Trump anymore.
Well, pretty much. We don't listen anymore. We don't care.
We don't care.
We don't care.
He's going to be like, shut down. We're like, no.
No. So I do believe we are taking a more proactive approach. I believe that the only thing that I'm concerned about is that there are more people that are out there, I think
so.
with this virus.
Because it has such a long incubation period,
Yes.
and there was 100 and some people on the ship.
Yes.
But then I've also heard
Who are stuck together on a ship.
Right.
Yeah.
I've also heard conspiracy theories that people believe that the ship doesn't even exist.
Really?
They're just trying to scare people. If you go, there's a whole, you could go on TikTok.
Like a rabbit hole?
Yeah, there's a whole TikTok rabbit hole that I was going down last night instead of sleeping, which is fine because I needed to know.
On a school night.
Here's what I think. I think that it's going to be really hard to have a COVID-like pandemic, even if it was something that was, and the problem with this one too is it's much more deadly.
Yes.
That's the thing. Like it takes a longer period of time and it is more deadly when people contract it.
Yeah.
But I think that a pandemic would, at least in America and probably the world, would just collapse a whole lot of things. I think we were so scared of a pandemic because we didn't have one in our lifetime. A lot of us. I mean, wasn't there one like maybe old people were?
Yeah,
I don't
years
know.
ago.
But I think that people are smarter now and understand like what that looks like and what they can and can't do. And I don't think there'll be as much panic.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you this. I did buy a box of masks from Amazon.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to be
Start
the
buying
one,
your toilet paper.
I don't care about that. I mean, I stock up. I go to the bulk stores.
Yeah.
And have it. But I am not going to be the one caught without a mask. I mean, I remember when it first came out and they're like, mask up. All I could find was a painter's mask.
Yeah.
With like little Darth Vader, like. That was
May
me
the
walking
fourth be
around.
with
it
you.
was. I was walking around with my painter's mask on. So no, I did. I bought about because I do have a lot of traveling to do, and
Yes.
what I can see happening, even if it's not a full shutdown pandemic, I have 2 flights that I'm going to be going on in the next 3 months. I could see them making people mask up for travel.
Oh, absolutely.
So like airplanes, and I might just do it because people are nasty.
Yeah.
No offense, but
Yeah.
they are.
They are nasty.
People
Yeah.
sneeze. Planes already gross me out because it's recycled air.
Yeah.
And people sneeze and they don't know how to
Yeah.
dry. Like I don't know what you're supposed to
Yeah.
do.
And and speaking of planes, Spirit Airlines.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I knew you were. I thought about you immediately. I'm like, he's
Listen,
gonna be so heartbroken.
You know I love me a good Spirit flight.
Yeah.
I love Spirit.
I don't.
I do. They are like the soul plane of the skies.
Yeah.
They're like Carnival Cruise.
What's Frontier?
It's like Carnival Cruise in the sky. Like it's just, but it's so amazing though.
Yeah.
Like I mean, you might have a tight fit for about 4-hour flight, but hey,
I mean, it's there.
But the round trip ticket was $100
Well, and here's my thing. This is
until
why
they start adding bags.
that's
and
the
fees.
that's the problem. And I feel like every time I've flown, they get you.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, you can fly for $75. And then by the time I'm like, could I just bought Delta? What was I doing?
Delta flight.
Yeah, so that's actually I was supposed to, because I had the 2 flights. I was going to do Spirit for both of them, but when I started tagging on the bag fees and all the taxes and everything,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just gonna fly Delta at this point, and I'm glad because I would have no plane tickets.
Yeah.
At this point.
Well, Delta and some of the other airlines now are allowing you to book your flight with them, even if like they're basically kind of like rebooking you if you had a Spirit flight.
For like $200 around one way.
Well,
They're like, we're not doing this for
we're
free.
not doing this for free. No Spirit, nothing over here. Yeah, but man, I'm rest in peace, Spirit. It was
Where's
a
all
great
those
time.
planes gonna go? They're gonna give them to Frontier. What's gonna happen?
It's gonna
They're
be,
gonna be like, hey, spray paint that.
spray paint
They're
that
just gonna
and
spray paint in green over the yellow.
yeah,
Frontier.
It's Frontier plane. All right,
Or Allegiant. Does that still exist?
who?
Allegiant?
Allegiant?
Do you remember Allegiant?
Yeah.
They still are they
I
still
don't think
around?
they're still around, are they?
I don't know. Those flights were cheap. Those are the ones where I was on one once and they're like, we're riding on one engine, not two. I was like, is that safe? Like, am I gonna die?
We're gonna get there.
He told us we did. We made it here to
Wow.
Florida
Wow.
on one engine. I thought I was gonna die.
Wow. I'm glad you lived to see another day.
Well, I had a different one where it caught fire on the runway. We had to get off.
Wow.
It was taking off and it just
What flight was that?
Allegiant.
Allegiant.
Yeah.
Wow.
Both of them were Allegiants.
Oh wow.
I did have a Spirit one that was that also had an issue and I had to get off of that one too.
I've never had any issues with Spirit flight. It was pretty cool. It was a tight fit though. It was definitely very uncomfortable, but It was only a 4-hour flight.
Spirit's not made for fluffies.
Yeah.
That's not it.
And you know, at that time I was a lot fluffier. You know, I still had that COVID weight on me.
Well, you're sitting there like, okay, I'm gonna put it on my lap and I'm gonna pull this seatbelt tight. It's gonna fit. I don't care.
Matter of fact, give me the outside seat only.
I like that. I only do that because I gotta stretch my legs out.
Yeah, that's true.
That middle seat though on a Spirit flight.
Yeah, and I don't like a window seat.
I don't either because the windows gross me out.
Well, and I don't want to look out the window and see
air
and clouds.
Right.
Like I don't want to do that.
It's not beautiful or anything.
It's not at all. Like I don't want to imagine becoming a spirit on a Spirit flight.
That's true.
Looking out the window.
That's maybe that's why they went out of business.
That could be. Well, now they're a Spirit.
I wonder if anybody's going to try to buy it. That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Well, I know that they were at the time trying to work a deal out, or Trump was trying to do something to save Spirit, but then that fell through.
I don't agree with Trump on anything ever in life.
Yeah.
Ever. But I will say I think him not bailing them out was probably a pretty smart move.
Yeah, because they had filed for bankruptcy twice.
Right.
Yeah. And one of them was like,
hey, Lexi.
What's up, Lex? They filed for bankruptcy like within 8 months of like getting out of their situation.
Correct. And I think, so like I said, I don't agree with anything, but I do agree with that because why are we bailing out a company?
Yes.
I mean, probably had to go bankrupt because all your damn cheap flights.
Well, that's
those
true.
bag fees weren't doing it.
Not at all.
They're like, man, we got to start charging more for these bags. Start charging like $20 for a bag of peanuts.
That part, yeah. Hey, Lex, since you're on here watching and listening, we're doing Viewers Choice Week this week, and we want to know: do you think that we are headed for another pandemic because of the hantavirus? Hantavirus, and do you think it was a government conspiracy? So tap in the comments and let us know what you think.
So what's your final answer while we're waiting for people to tap in?
So I think we could possibly be headed for another pandemic. I don't think the shutdown is going to be what we saw during COVID.
Yeah.
Do I think it's a government conspiracy? Yeah. I mean, because like you said, it happened during COVID, during 2020, this around the same time. And I honestly, the reason why I feel like that is because when we had COVID, Trump wanted to come in and be like, he saved us. He wanted to be the savior. So
then there's that part. And I think that's a big part of it. Now
we do have this virus again, and now he's trying to save us again. And I know he's trying to run for a third term, which is so illegal.
Will we get some stimmies though?
Hey, I'm here for a
I thought we were going to get
stimmy.
the tariff stimmies, and they're like, no, we're going to give them to FedEx. And I was like, no, give them to us.
Yeah. Lex said, nope, she doesn't think it's going to be another pandemic, and she does think it's the government.
Yes.
I agree.
I think the government, it's interesting timing.
Yes.
For sure.
Yep.
And,
well, we shall see. All right. Question number 2 that we got from our viewers. It says, what do y'all think about Drewski's skits, and do you think he pushes the line too much with his comedy?
So, I mean, I don't know why you're looking at me like that. So here's what I think.
No, because I'm just interested to see what your answers would be.
Well, I had to think about that. I mean, I watched. I don't think Drewski's that funny, and it's not even because of his comedy. I just don't think it's funny. Like same thing I think about Just Hilarious. I think she's not funny.
Yeah, I don't think Just Hilarious is hilarious.
Think he's funny.
She's
either.
not hilarious.
But I also that's not my sense of humor either. Like political deep is really just not my sense of humor. So to me, I'm just like, you're not funny.
Yeah.
But I did have to think about it for a minute because I can see. So who sent this to me clarified, like, it's a little controversial, obviously, with the Erica Kirk skit. And then the big controversy is, should he be allowed, or is it okay for him to do whiteface when, if the situation was flipped around and reversed, it would be a massive inappropriate thing. So I had to sit and I watched the Erica Kirk one again. It was funny. And it is very much like a conservative white lady.
Yes.
Like, he was doing everything conservative white ladies do. And here's what when I was watching it, I think there is a difference between doing a white face, like to tease and make fun of somebody, and playing a role. In that skit, he was playing the role of her. I mean, she looked like she was like a little heavier, a little fluffier, but he was definitely, I mean, like, they kind of look alike. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
But I definitely think that, I don't think it was, he was dressed up as playing a part.
Yes.
I don't think it was done like, let me make fun of this. I don't want to say, like, he was making fun of conservative white women.
Yes.
And, but I don't think he was doing it to be like, let me put this on because I can and you can't. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it was funny, but I don't think that it was like taken the way that people thought it was gonna be taken.
Yeah. Me personally, I like Drewski's skits. Some of them are funny. It's hit and miss. Like, some of them are funny, some of them are not. Me personally, the whole Erica Kirk thing when white people, well, I won't say all white people, but the white people were in the comments.
You weren't with us on the break. There are categories of white people.
Yes, there are.
There's
level to the whiteness.
There's level to the whiteness. Some white people.
So some white people who were in the comments, they were offended, saying like, if it was reversed, you guys would be offended. But here's the thing, though, blackface. There's a history, a bad history behind blackface.
For sure.
Racist history behind blackface. There's no racist history behind whiteface.
Yeah.
Never in my life back in the day did I ever hear of black people dressing up as white people to make fun of them, to be racist. But if we know the history of blackface, we know that it was done by white people to make fun of black people. Mm-hmm. So that argument doesn't work with me.
The only thing that I think that's not even, I think people were understanding that part of it. It was more just the double standard. And this is, I'm going to say this right now. I am not speaking for Miss Amy. This is not my opinion. This is the opinion of people. Go back to an Ask the White Girl. This feels like a very Ask the White Girl. People that are of my race, I think it feels a little bit like a lose-lose situation all the time. Because or maybe like a double standard. Okay. Like, for example, and I 100% agree. And I don't even think it was offensive. He was dressing up like Erica Kirk. And he looked like her. Like it was. Like,
did they want him to be black and
then
play Erica Kirk?
Because then it would just be weird.
Yeah. Because now
I guess he could have. I don't know.
Then he would look like Wendy Williams or RuPaul.
RuPaul. I don't know. I don't know. So I don't. Yes, but I do. I don't even think it was the. I think it wasn't even the skit itself. I think it was the principle of feeling like there's always a double standard and it's like a lose-lose situation. Yeah. That's the best I can. Yeah. But I don't even try to understand.
But I don't even think he was making fun of white women. He was making fun of Erica Kirk and conservatives
genre.
Yes. Yeah. So, but it was very on point though.
Oh, it was.
It was very on point.
It was.
But I also think to answer the second part of that question is, do you think his comedy goes too far? Me personally, you can't tell someone that their comedy goes too far. It's comedy. Some people find it funny, some people don't. You can't tell someone like, oh my gosh, I think your joke went too far. You can't. It's comedy.
That's his comedy.
That's his comedy. You know what I'm saying? I think people feel like it goes too far when it reflects them. Right. When it hits them, it hits the nerve. So Erica Kirk, she probably felt like, oh my God, you went too far and now you're racist. No, you only feel like that because it was you.
Well, you can't be racist. Well, that's a whole other story. You can't be white people. You can't be racist toward white people.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's not a thing. I'm just saying it's the whole history of oppression and things that we don't understand. Yes. Which I try to tell people all the time, and they just.
But people like Erica Kirk, they want to be oppressed so bad, and I want to tell them, like, for all my white people who are watching, and you feel like you want to be oppressed, I'm gonna just say right now, it's not fun. Being oppressed isn't fun.
It's not a thing.
As a black person, as a black man for 37 years of my life, being oppressed is not fun. No. If you want it, you can have it, but I'm telling you right now, it's not fun.
Right.
So I don't know why y'all be thinking, or they think that like, oh my God, I want to be oppressed. Like, there's no bells and whistles with being oppressed. Did she
say she wants to be oppressed?
No, but I'm saying,
I was like, what?
No, but there are times where sometimes some white people, they want to feel oppressed. I personally feel like.
I think it goes back to the double standard. I think they're just like, if we want everybody to be equal, then everything needs to be equal. I think that's where it's coming from.
Well, do you want to be equally oppressed?
Right. That's what I'm saying. So I guess they want to be equally oppressed.
You want to be equally oppressed?
Maybe
I don't know.
Start oppressing. I don't know.
Do you want to be equally beaten by the police and pulled over? Like, I don't understand that.
That's what it seems like.
Oh, okay. Well, they can have it,
I guess.
But no.
Going back to Drewski though, aside from Erica Kirk, they're like. I think some people were also offended by his mega church pastor.
Yes, that was the other one I was going to say too.
Which was pretty on point.
It was on point. But here's the thing though. The people that get mad are only the people that it hits a nerve. So then you have conservative white women who say, oh, Drewski is racist because now he's dressing as a white woman named Erica Kirk. Then you have the church people, black church people. Oh my God, he doesn't like Christians. He's not a Christian. He's going to hell. He's doing this. It's comedy.
Right.
But those people are the only people who complain. So now he doesn't like Jesus and now he doesn't like white women. So what's next?
I mean, here's the thing.
He also doesn't like YNs because he did a whole skit about being a YN.
I'm a white lady that's a Christian, and I think they're both pretty funny and pretty spot on. Yeah. And you're right. Like, if you're getting offended, then maybe take a look inside.
Yes.
I will say this though, in preparation of knowing this is one of our topics, I did look up a YouTube video I was watching. He was on like Good Morning America, probably one of those. And I guess he did a skit. I did not see the skit, but it was where he did like an announcement for like, I don't know if it was a draft or something for Smith and Jigma.
Okay.
And apparently he pronounced his name wrong, like on purpose, but it's like a hard name to pronounce. And he actually did say, hey, Greg.
So, Greg.
Or just talking about Drewski.
Yeah.
That was his.
Yeah.
He was the one that chimed in.
By the way, Jay, he's checking in for North Carolina.
North Carolina.
I see that.
North Kakalaki.
Yeah.
Is that your
We
team?
like that. No, I mean, we just.
You like North Carolina?
We like seeing people from
We like seeing
out,
people
out of
from
town.
out-
Oh,
out-
I was like,
Toledo.
dude, are you? I like North Carolina too. It's fun. But what I was gonna say was, I did see he did say I went too far, and he's like, I actually did hit him up and to apologize.
Yeah.
Because he's like, he never got back with me, but I at least recognized that in that one, like I might have went a little too far. He's
Yeah.
like, but he actually said what you say. Comedy is pushing it.
Yeah.
Comedy is sometimes you have to push limits, and you never know when you're gonna go too far until you feel like you've gone too far.
Yeah.
And he's like, in that situation, I felt like I went too far. I called him. I apologized. He never responded back. But at that point, I thought it was funny.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
there are a lot of comedians that have gone too far. I mean, we have Richard Pryor, we've had Eddie Murphy, Cat Williams. Like,
Yeah.
I have never heard of a comedian being a safe comedian.
Yeah.
They always push the boundary. I think the only one that may have not done it, like Kev on Stage, like he doesn't really do like a lot of boundary pushing when it comes
Who?
to Kev on Stage.
Who the hell's that?
Is well, he is a comedian, but he
I got that part.
Oh yes, but he's more like a. Is he like a Christian comedian?
Yeah.
He's like a Christian comedian. So he does like safe jokes that like your family can listen to. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't do like Cat Williams and Drewski type stuff. Like he plays it safe. He's like the only one that I can think of that does that.
I do think though that like, cause I watch John Crist. I went to his show. He's a Christian comedian, and then Trey Kennedy.
Okay.
Are both Christian comedians, and I do think like, they're pretty clean. Like you can watch, you
Yeah.
can have your family, but I think sometimes they even do push the boundaries a little bit. Like, but in like the Christian world, like they
Yeah.
just call out the people of like if you live in that world or like the Christian world, or you grew up going to church, like that's a lot of what they'll call out too.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's like that too, Kevin.
Kev on Stage. I mean, all his jokes are not about being Christian. Like it's just a family,
Like a clean,
clean
Is he
comedy.
from- where's he from?
I don't know where Kev on Stage is from. We'll have to Google that during the commercial
Yeah.
break.
Okay.
No, but he's pretty cool. And now Kev on Stage is he's in a lot of shows now, like TV shows. He's doing some Tubi stuff. He's doing like some stuff on Netflix and stuff now. Like he's like an actor or something.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, well, I have to show you some clips.
Well, I'm gonna have to, Greg. Since that was your topic about Drewski, what do you think?
Yeah, let us know what you think, Greg.
If you're still here, let me know what you think about Drewski. If you think he is controversial, does he push the line too much?
Yeah. So let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
All right. So I asked this. So I posted some stuff on Threads. So shout out to all my people on Threads. And I asked them what their thoughts were on some issues. And one of the questions they came up with was social media's influence on today's youth and mental health. How are parents actively monitoring their children's screen time and what's being consumed?
So wait, is there context to this? They just asked the
So they just wanted to discuss like about, you know, the social media's influence on today's youth and mental health. And do we think parents are actively monitoring their children's screen time and what they are consuming?
I feel like this is a question that they already know the answer to. They just want us to say it out loud.
No.
Right. Like, yes, social media impacts mental health of youth. And no,
Yes.
parents don't monitor it nearly enough.
No, they don't.
But no, we can talk about it. for
Yeah.
sure.
So I personally, I'm it's hard. Yes and no. Yes, I'm okay with kids being on social media, but they should not be on the same social media platform as adults.
Yeah.
I do not believe kids should be on Facebook. I don't believe kids should be on Instagram. I'm fine with TikTok. TikTok is usually pretty.
I'm actually okay with Instagram now that they have the teen accounts.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have a teen that's on a teen
Yeah.
account. So before that, it was really hard to monitor. But now, anytime somebody follows my daughter,
Mm-hmm.
anytime she follows somebody else, anytime somebody messages her,
Yeah.
I don't really care. But I get a notification
Yeah.
that says she has a new follower,
Yeah.
or she followed somebody else, or she commented on so and so's post. She got a DM from.
Yeah.
And so I'm not as mad about that because I feel like it's a lot as a parent, even though I don't really care, at least I have the knowledge of it.
Yeah. I mean, I would be okay with them being on Facebook if they had like Facebook for kids.
Well, they don't. From what I've been told, Facebook's for old people.
Well, because back in the day, you had to have a school email to even be on there.
Oh, and it's also just for like old people.
Well, it is too.
Like my granny's on there. Okay. Well, then don't go on Facebook.
But they don't get on Facebook.
We don't want you there anyways.
Yeah. But yeah, I just feel like, you know, I'm not against kids being on social media. I do want parents to monitor what their kids are consuming because
Yes.
clearly they are not. Shout out to the apps that are putting the kids' accounts on their apps
Yes.
now, like YouTube Kids and Instagram Kids, stuff like that. But my problem is that I have with it is that they're consuming too much. Like to the point that like if you tell a child to like it's time to get off your phone. I mean, we've heard stories of like teens like killing their parents for taking their kids' phone.
I mean, it's
bad.
I will say it's funny because in the job that I do, I will get kids that come in my office extremely upset. And everything's going wrong in life. Mm-hmm. And they hate their parents hate them. And it's funny because I give it about 5 minutes and I look at them like, did you get your phone taken away last night? And then, well, yeah. And then I'm like, there it is. It's like they can't handle it. Then they come down and they're upset and their whole world's gone. And I do kind of understand that because that is how people socialize. Like my 12-year-old who could care less about social media doesn't have he doesn't even have his phone with him half the time. Yeah. But does interact a lot more with his friends when he's playing video games like on Xbox and they have like the headset on and they're playing together. Like that's how they hang out. And so taking that access fully away, it's like it almost is taking their entire life away from them because we are so in online and doing things online that it probably does feel like the world is crashing down. Yeah. Like I'll give an example. I remember my daughter had Snapchat, which I didn't want her to have. She snuck and did it anyways. So I was like, well, at least if you're going to have it, I'm on it. I'm following you. You're not blocking me. You add me to all your private stories. And so, but I remember the first time I grounded her and she like, the meltdown wasn't about being grounded. It was that she was going to lose her snap streaks. Oh and if you don't know what a snap streak is, for people that don't know, it's when you're like take a picture and snap back and forth with people, and then like it starts a streak with like fire and like there were, but I mean she had snap streaks of like 3 years. Yeah. And so I was like, fine, you can have it back for 2 minutes. You can do all your little whatever you need to do, snap a streak away, and then give me the phone. And I let her do that every night. And that people might not agree with me. Yeah. But it prevented her from having a complete and utter mental health breakdown. Yeah. From feeling like she was unconnected. And she was like, if I don't respond, people are going to actually ostracize me like at school. Really? Like because they're so embedded in that. Yeah. So if I don't all of a sudden respond. Yeah. So I just started grounding her, and then I would take I would just make a snap story for her that said, "Hey, she's grounded. Just FYI, she's done like trying to get rid of you." Yeah. But at least you added to her streak. I did. I was her story, so everybody, all of her followers could see her mom's face that said, "Hey, she's grounded. Just FYI." You should have made a video. It was a whole video of me talking that she was grounded. Oh wow. Yeah. I love that for you. She needed that. Yeah. But so that's Snapchat. It's a little bit different. My concern is, and I get into this, is TikTok. Like the amount of time that kids spend on TikTok, because I think there's a lot of cool, good stuff that you can find on TikTok. I'm obsessed with the TikTok shop. Yeah. But there's also like a lot of things that kids can get into that they know that maybe they shouldn't know and then when you get in that algorithm, when you get in that, like you're in it. And so if I get on something that might not be appropriate, which I think a lot of teens do. Yes. And then it just gets me in deeper and deeper and deeper into a rabbit hole of like mental health or whatever it is that I'm learning about that maybe I shouldn't learn about. Yeah. And it's not fact check. It's not always accurate. Right. So we're watching just the opinions of other people. And I think that can be really damaging to mental health as well. Yeah, absolutely. I think that the biggest thing I think for females, like teens and younger, is like the self-image. Mm-hmm. I mean, a lot of TikTok videos for young teens is all about skincare, all about makeup, all about unboxing. If they have it, I want like the Nido dumpling, whatever the Nidos. Your kids at school they're not obsessed with Nidos? Like the plushies? Like the squishies. Yeah. Like that, and like the dumplings. Know they just call them squishies. Because they're Nidos is what started like the Nido ice cube, and then like the dumplings. Like there were people waiting in line outside Five Below to try to get in and buy them. And a lot of it came from the TikTok craze of like, I'm unboxing these, I have these. So I think it does create a culture with our kids of like, everybody else has it, I need it, and if I don't have it, I'm not going to be included. Which I think is very damaging, especially if like I can't afford to buy you all the things like the Nidos and the dumplings. I can't take off work to go stand outside Five Below to get you Nidos. But I also think it's their thing of like having to be included. If I'm not included, then I'm not the cool kid, or I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I gotta have the squishies so I can be like everybody else. Right. Like I have kids in my class who are making squishies. Yeah. Like they're like, Mr. Cleveland, can I get some paper? And I'm like, for what? They're like, I want to make a squishy. Yeah. And they'll like construct it, and they'll get like one of my kids. She was like, Mr. Cleveland, I made a squishy last night. I'm like, what's on the inside? She's like, some cotton. I'm like, where did you get cotton from? She was like, I went to the store and got some. Yeah. Like, I was like, so you're making swishes at home? She's like, yeah, sister. That's why you took all my notebook paper. Was she selling them? No, she just was making them. Maybe she should. A little entrepreneur. But see, and I was going to say the other thing. That's the cool thing about social media too, is that a lot of kids can become entrepreneurs. I love the fact they're creating content that can make money. Yeah. And I just like seeing their creativity. But you also have to monitor what they're doing, because every kid is not on there to be creative. No.
Or to be a content creator.
No. Well, a lot of them think they're going to be.
Yeah.
But that's not.
And that's not the realistic world.
I think when it comes to monitoring, here's my best. I mean, being a parent, you have to be on it. I didn't want Snapchat. I didn't want I mean, I guess I had Instagram, but like I didn't want to be as active. I didn't want to get a TikTok. Now I'm mad that I have it because I get in rabbit holes. But
now you're down here buying cheese graters.
Oh my God, that's the best cheese grater I've ever had in my life. I also, my newest one is an air purifier for my house. It's the best air purifier I've ever bought in my life. But aside from that, I think the problem is that like parents aren't on what their kids are on, and yes, they're gonna find ways. Like remember the Finstas?
Yes.
From like they had their Instagram, and then they like I'm gonna create the Finstas to get around.
Yeah.
So I think part of it is and we say this all the time. You have to check your kid's phone.
Yes.
That phone belongs to you.
Yes.
Not your kid. You can take it at any point in time. My rule is if I say hand me the phone, you don't get to open it. You don't get to start like moving things around. It's not a hold on just a minute.
Yeah.
It's a hand it to me right now. The password has to be mine. And I don't check my kids' phones that often, but I will do a spot check here and there. Mostly my daughter. She's a little sneakier than my other
I was going
ones.
to say, parents, if you're listening now, you better start checking them group chats because it
chat.
goes down.
And honestly,
they call it the GC. It goes down in the GC.
Going down the GC. And,
Yes.
and honestly, a lot of that has nothing to do with like social media, but check the group chats because I can promise you there's a lot more going down there too.
Yes.
With kids being mean to other kids excluding other kids, creating whole group chats to talk about other kids.
Yeah.
I don't like group chats myself personally. They're all muted, but I don't like my kids to be on them. And if they are, they better be kind and polite.
Yeah.
But check your phones, check the group chats, be on whatever social media they're on. Make sure that they like, that's my rule with Snapchat. You there's nothing hidden.
Yeah.
And if I make them open it, if there's like password protector or whatever, you're going to open it. I'm going to see it. I will slide up on anybody's Snap I want to. Instagram, I need to see all your stories. I need to look in your DMs. I would suggest getting some sort of software that can help you monitor that. I have one on my phone for my kids. It's through Verizon. Like I'd pay $5 a month.
Yeah.
And it just allows me the access. I can see how long they're spending on social media. I can put limits on it. I can.
Well, they have that already for the parental controls on the iPhone. But you're saying if they don't have an iPhone. I'm saying
like it's an extend. Yeah, if they don't have an iPhone, like I get it through Verizon. But it's also like there's even more than that. Like I can decide what websites they're allowed on, what they're not allowed on. I have to override purchases. That's the other thing. I'm just trying to buy stuff on my account. I can, but it also
buying all those what they call them Roblox bucks.
Listen, it's about like it's almost like Life 360, but it's through Verizon. It's a little bit cheaper. But get one of those on your phone. All of those things are important to monitor and just be involved.
Yes.
And if you see something say something to the kids about it. I think parents are like scared to confront their kids.
Yeah, but see, my other thing is too, if your child has to lie about their age to be on a social media platform, they probably not supposed to be on it. Because I'm pretty sure the age limit to be on Facebook is 18, which means if your
13.
child,
It's 13.
Is it to be on Facebook?
I think so.
It cannot be.
It used to be. Might be 18 now because everybody got sued.
Oh, well, still.
That's why Instagram has the teen accounts because they got sued because somebody said that it made her feel like her self-esteem down. She was like having suicidal thoughts or something. So she sued him and that's why the teen accounts came about.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, so long story short.
Check your kids' phones.
Check your kids' phones and check those group chats. Because it goes down on the weekends and you wonder why they come back to school and they're asking somebody like, do you need that? And you don't know why they need that.
And then here's the other thing.
Because you didn't check the group chat.
The other thing that I can say, can I just say this real quick? This is because it is Teacher Appreciation Week.
It is.
Teacher Appreciation Week, by the way.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But can I just say this real quick? Just so you know, parents, schools can't do anything about the group chat that went down on Saturdays.
Yes.
So please don't. I mean, the amount of parents are like, I'm coming up to that school, or the kids will be like, my mom's coming up here to talk about this group chat or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's Greg talking about that. So just FYI, schools can't do anything about social media and the group chat. Please stop coming up to the school demanding to talk to the principal. There's nothing we can do.
Like, ma'am, this happened on your own time.
On your time.
You need to control your child.
I don't. And here's what it might have happened on the weekend, but the kids it happened with are at school. Okay.
Are they doing it in school right now?
Right.
Okay, then I can't help you.
Correct.
Yes.
So just know that, please.
Yes. What did Greg say?
Greg said, yeah, my son asked me to make an Instagram, and I said no. He's 12, soon to be 13.
Good job, Greg.
Yes, good job, Greg.
Okay, you want to take pictures? Here, take a Polaroid. And
maybe not.
You know the Polaroid cameras are coming back though.
They are. I have one.
Do you?
Yeah, not for me.
But is it like the original?
No. Shut up. I did have one back in the day. Hey, Greg, he can get a teen account when he's 13. You can monitor all of it if you decide to change your mind. But Instagram, like I said, I'm not as worried about Instagram anymore.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Just because of the teen accounts and I can monitor it, but. You got to watch out for all the other ones. That Snapchat and the TikTok.
The Snapchat is what gets you.
And all the ones that we don't even know about that they're on, that I'm sure there's more.
Yeah.
What is it? Like what's that journaling one? Or the one that can like write back and forth? It's Discord.
Oh, Discord.
Discord's one
Discord,
that they get on that's not always appropriate.
Yeah. And Twitch.
Twitch is where they like video themselves.
Yeah, but it gets a little crazy on the Twitch.
It does.
Yeah,
I'm sure it does.
So, all right. So, let me see. What else did we got?
We got more along the same lines of like kids and things.
Yeah. So the other one that was part of the thread one that said, how are the adults doing mental health check-ins with the youth in their life? It seems that it doesn't always have to be the parent in that scenario. Is what they said. So they want us to talk about how our parents doing mental health check-ins with the youth in their life. So it's not. So what they're saying is it doesn't have to be the parent that's like, oh, I'm having mental health issues. It also can be a kid as well too. So what are they doing to check in with the kids as far as their mental health?
Who's they?
I think they're just saying people in general.
Are they asking because they want people to check in more?
No, I think they're saying as if like, do we believe people are doing mental health check-ins on their kids?
No, I don't think people do nearly enough mental health check-ins on their kids.
Not at all.
I think it's a scary topic. I think that people think that if I have to check in with my kids, that means I have to deal with them if they tell me something I don't want to hear.
Yeah.
I have to deal with the fact if they tell me that they are depressed, they are feeling suicidal, having ideation or thoughts, or if they are wanting to hurt somebody else. Now I have to deal with it if I check in. Sometimes it's better.
Yeah.
It's almost like even like the sex talk. If I don't talk about it, then I don't have to worry about it happening, which in reality, whether you talk about it or not, these things are happening.
And I think sometimes parents just think because their kid is a kid, they're not going through stuff. And they absolutely are. Yeah. They're dealing with a lot in school that's affecting their mental, whether it's academically, socially, emotionally, peer pressure, drugs and alcohol. All of that stuff affects your mental as a kid. Yeah. And I think a lot of times, parents are just thinking about themselves in that moment. Like, I'm stressed, I'm burnt out, I'm this, I'm that. Well, do you not think your kid is feeling the same way?
I mean, I first of all, I wouldn't have a job. Like I would have no job if there weren't kids going through things.
Yeah.
That is my entire job. But also, I think you hit it right there too, that they're so concerned about what they have. They don't have bills to pay. What are they stressed out about? But you know what? Here's the thing. If you can't pay your bills, I promise you, and I can tell you, they're stressed out about it too. Because they feel the impact of that.
Yeah. Lexi said they're scared of the response. Then it's another thing on their to-do list. That's very true. And parents aren't aware of the resources available.
And there's a ton of resources.
There's a ton of resources, absolutely. But can I just say something about that though, Lex? I know you say that parents aren't aware of the resources, but just like the same way they can get on Facebook and figure out the tea about everything else that's going in the city, they can use they can use their phone to find some resources. Well, people will find what they want to look for.
I agree with that too. And here's the thing. Again, I have an entire job.
Yeah.
All I need. Hey, I need a resource. What do you need? Yeah. I had a parent said I need mentoring programs. Within 10 minutes, I had an entire sheet of mentoring programs emailed to them, called them. Do you need me to follow up? Do you need any letters of recommendation? Like there are resources in the school in general that you can call that those school counselors, school social workers, administrators. I do think that there are a lot of resources out there that maybe they aren't aware of, but I do think also there is just kind of a lack of like choosing to get the access. But again, you don't even know the resources you need if you're not checking in with the kids.
Absolutely.
And so she said they're scared of the response, and I think I agree with that. Like, because if they say that they need something, then that now requires time out of their day. If I need to take my kid to therapy, that's an hour a week. It's an hour every 2 weeks, and how's that going to happen? Or I have to. Maybe you can get that therapy in school because there's a lot of outside agencies that'll do therapy right in school, but that requires you to do an intake, and so they might have to give up time to do the intake for a couple hours, or let somebody come over to the house if that's what they're going to do. So I do think that some of it's I'm scared of that response. I don't really know what to do. It's uncomfortable to talk about mental health sometimes.
And some parents don't want to sacrifice that time. It's because like, oh, I gotta give up an hour of work every day and all this other stuff. What's more important, your job or your child's mental health? And at some point in time, you do have to make a sacrifice. And if it means saving your child's life, like you have to take an hour or two out of work, to go take them to therapy to save your child, then absolutely.
Do what you gotta do.
You can find another job, but your kid, that's you need that.
Well, and I don't want to vilify parents completely. I do think part of it too is that nobody likes to hear or think that their child, I mean, our babies are perfect, right?
Yeah.
My baby's perfect in my eyes. There couldn't possibly have something wrong with them, right? So I think part of that is that to hear that my child is struggling with suicide, struggling with self-harm, struggling with thoughts of wanting to hurt somebody else, running the streets and running with a gang. I got a gun in my, they have a gun in their, dresser drawer, or that they are using drugs or whatever. Pick whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden now my kid's no longer perfect in my eyes because now I have to deal with something. And B, then there's a little bit of that embarrassment out there too.
Yes.
Sometimes there's that stigma of like, it's embarrassing to some people to have a kid that's involved in XYZ because they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And it's isolating, but there are resources out there that makes it a little less.
Absolutely. And Lexi just said that. She said these insurance companies truly have a lot of unknown resources.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. They're out there.
They are. All right. The last question that we got. So it says, what do we think about Trump releasing the UFO files? And you have a story
I
for
do.
us.
Let me read. This is from the New York Post, just in case Greg, this is from you too. He gave me 2 of them. I was like, is that a
We're going to
thing?
ask Jay what he thinks about this because the UFO files is crazy.
Let me first of all, okay, I'll tell you my opinions when I'm done reading. The war. Okay, this is from the New York Post. It says Pentagon releases dozens of UFO files offering transparency on alien and extraterrestrial life. It says the War Department released more than 160 files Friday related to the sightings of the UFOs dating back nearly 80 years. 2 days after President Trump predicted, I think some of it's going to be very interesting to people. The disclosure of 162 files by the Pentagon follows a presidential order from February calling for transparency around alien and extraterrestrial life, unidentified aerial phenomena, UAP, and unidentified flying objects, or UFOs. The American people can now access the federal government's declassified UAP files, remember that was the unidentified aerial phenomena, instantly. The latest UAP videos, photos, and original source documents from across the entire United States government are all in one place. No clearance required, the Pentagon said in a post on X, broadcasting that they did the dump. While the past administrator sought to discredit or dissuade the American people, President Trump is focused on providing maximum transparency to the public, who ultimately make up their own minds about the information contained in these files. You know what files I would love him to release that I would like to make my own opinion on? I think
those PDF files.
There's a file out there that I think he should maybe be a little more transparent about.
He needs to release those PDF files.
Well, he's releasing every other file on the planet so he doesn't have to release that. It says included in the tranche. I don't even know what that word is. What TRANCHE? I mean, I have three whole college degrees. TRANCHE.
Tranche?
Sure. Published Friday were videos of bizarre-looking objects taken in the skies over Greece, Iraq, Japan, the UAE, or United Arab Emirates, and across the U.S. across the decades. Also released were a trove of intelligence reports and FBI case files that included apparent eyewitness testimony and public reports about possible sightings over the years, some of which came with a note admitting that the information had already partially been made to the public. They also include a transcript of the Apollo 17 astronauts reporting very bright particles or fragments or something that go drifting by as we maneuver. It looks like the 4th of July out of Ron Evans' window. They're very, where did it go? Hold on. There it goes. Says there's a lot of ads in this. They're very jagged, angular fragments that are tumbling. Couldn't have been like, I don't know, space pieces.
Something.
The accompanying photo shows 3 dots appearing to hover in triangular formation above the surface of the moon. The caption states that there is no consensus about the nature of the anomaly, but claims that new preliminary analysis indicated that it could be a physical object. Other files just included news clippings about apparent UFO sightings dating back to the 50s. Even before Trump's directive, the Pentagon was years into a process to declassify and release the government documents related to UFOs, often referred to by feds as unexplained anomalous phenomena.
Wow.
So I think Trump wants everything out there but the files that need to be.
But those PDF files.
What do you think over there? Weren't you going to ask him what he thought?
What you think tucked away, Jay?
About aliens?
About these UFOs. Files, UFOs,
what did you
aliens?
say earlier when we was talking about that earlier?
Well, there was a conversation that was had that I overheard. This guy said that us humans are aliens of Earth because we have to adapt to the environment. When you have animals who can go all year round and either they migrate or they just live in this climate where we have to put on coats in the wintertime and we get sunburn in the sun.
I mean, we migrate too to Florida.
Well, but here's the thing. Maybe we were never. Maybe it's partially because we were never intended to be here. See, this is not where the original humans were placed, right? Like we decided to. explore the earth. Maybe we were only supposed to be in that one little area.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But like you're right, because like people in Florida, like my sister lives in Florida. She comes up here and it could be 75 degrees and she's shivering with like 3 sweatshirts on.
Yeah.
So she's adapted to her environment, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I feel the same way. Like I'm used to Ohio weather, but if I was to go to Arizona, I would probably spaz out because it's so damn hot.
Have you never been there?
No, I haven't.
Arizona's nice.
I actually have no desire to go to Arizona.
No, you should.
It's very dry.
No, it is dry, but that's a good thing. We like it not. Don't like it dry, but we like it Arizona because dry heat doesn't feel as hot, so it's dangerous.
So California has the same. Is dry heat.
Really?
Just like Arizona, yeah.
So like you can sit outside and not even realize you apparently you two don't get sunburn according to you guys, and your skin's immune to everything.
Haven't.
Well, maybe you're smart. Maybe you're, but you can still get skin cancer and things. We've already talked. Use your sunscreen. But I sat out in Arizona, didn't even feel like I was, because in Florida you're sweating, like your entire body from head to toe is like soaked. But in Arizona, or California, you can sit outside and it can be 100 degrees and you're like, doesn't even feel that hot. Until I wake up the next day and I look like a lizard. That's what happens.
Scaly skin.
When you get like a 2nd degree sunburn or 3rd degree sunburn.
Yeah, my people are not in the sun anymore. We haven't been in the sun for a long time. I would say standing in the sun. In those fields.
I understand. I got you. I was like, at first I was like, don't go outside, but then I got it.
Yeah, we don't be on those fields. I don't know. Very interesting topic. I mean, the UFO sightings, I don't know if I would love to see the video. Are there videos?
Yeah, there's videos right here.
I'll have to go and watch it.
Go on to the New York Post so that you can see. Oh wait, here's one of you can. It's not a video. It's like a picture that you can see. It looks like a dildo. It's like a flying dildo. Does that not look like a flying dildo?
I just always picture UFOs as being like a saucer.
Well, that's because that's what Hollywood said.
Oh
well, they got it from somewhere.
Yeah. Hello, art imitates life.
Do they make it? There it is.
I'm sure it's different kinds.
That looks like a blimp.
There's probably aliens from different areas, and they have different saucers.
So different.
Depends on what area of the space you're from.
So whatever space you're from, you might be a saucer or a flying dildo.
It could be a flying dildo, could be a saucer, it could be just 3 dots.
So maybe the flying dildo aliens are from Uranus.
That was
the worst dad joke. That was like the worst dad joke ever. It's actually not bad, but that was pretty funny. It was a dad joke. It could be though.
Just saying.
I mean, Uranus is all gas, isn't it? Isn't it? I'm not even trying to make a joke. I'm just like, I learned about the planets. I just don't remember.
It might be.
Or Uranus is the one with the rings around it. No, it's Saturn.
That's Saturn.
Greg's laughing, and then he says, oh, what's wrong? Right, exactly.
That's Saturn, not Uranus.
I think Uranus has rings, too.
Oh. What?
I think hold on. Hey, Siri, does Uranus have rings?
What kind of Uranus are we talking about?
Has 28 natural satellites that include 18 regular moons, 13. Oh, wait, I didn't ask about moons. I asked about rings. Siri.
She's giving you the
seventh
PC answer.
Yes.
It is a giant gaseous ice giant made of water, ammonia, and methane. That's like part.
Yeah, but it doesn't have any rings.
No, it doesn't. It's just a giant ball.
A giant ball of gas.
What's the other one that has rings?
Saturn.
I know that.
There's only one.
Oh.
Jupiter? Is Jupiter
Jupiter has rings too.
Jupiter is the really small one.
Okay.
It's a dwarf planet.
Which planets have rings? Let's try that. 4 planets in the solar system have rings: Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Thank you. There you go.
Well, that's why I don't teach science.
Right, me neither.
I teach English.
This is why I Siri or Chat GPT everything.
Because my kids definitely have not passed that science test. I was teaching
They're going to be over here taking this test like only Saturn.
Only Saturn
definitely
has
not Uranus.
So, all right, man. Well, those are some good questions, man. We thank y'all for putting those questions in our timeline. And if y'all got some more, we'll talk about them on another show. But we're going to go ahead and pay some bills real quick. When we come back, we're going to do our shout outs. And we're going to wrap this show on up. So keep it locked, y'all. It's Mud Talk. Don't go nowhere.
Give me one for the wake up. I'm so grateful for another day to help stimulate the mental. Time to strategize, huddle up, where's your circle? I can feel the movement radiate through the convo. Talk is cheap, turn your faith into work. I drink my second cup and put my hands in the dirt.
What up, bro? Hey, your phone is going off the hook, bro.
Word?
Yeah, bro.
Let me check this email. Today is finally our moment.
LS Reed said he want our demo tape, bro.
We finally made it.
Hey, man, this shit about to be lit, bro.
Man, we up.
Hey, let's stop.
What you got, fella?
25 track off. This area right here.
People don't even know what we had to do.
Fucking car, bro.
Car got stole. And I'm just trying to keep the fun involved. Big bottles, thick ass, blunt ass.
How the fuck we get robbed by a nice nigga and a fat nigga, bro?
Hey, we want to hear that new bone quick.
Man, your bum still rapping, man?
I'm about to answer that phone. I'm tired of making promises that you can't keep.
Pull up. I got no drop on.
The
track hall got stolen, bro. But the music was in the track hall.
I ain't got no light.
I got a little biscuit.
Spin that bitch, that's right.
Push, get the shove, and I'ma wipe him like a snot.
Shit, we call her the Wicked Witch of the West.
Already got the drop.
Hello? Man, I said I'm coming, man.
I don't know why I keep putting up with this shit.
Damn, that's what you all about.
I'm in the house, man. What's going on?
This dude don't know shit.
And I'm about to run Ohio. Only haters wanna stop me. We turned up. I already got the drop on him. Look, I'ma run it back. Put the block on him.
We can get up out here, boy, and see. Yeah, I will. Stay down,
He was gang on my block. Now my homie got the Glock on him.
Jamaican Reggae Kitchen. Every little thing just sizzling. From Yardman Spice to Island Rhythm. Put some soul in the pot, then listen. Jamaican Reggae Kitchen. One plate mash up your system. Take a bite, feel the bass in your chest. Then every belly start dance to the hymn them. Rice and peas in a big pan, jack smoke right name in the sky. Grandma hum, one old hymn song. You them bust joke, laugh till them cry. Lime wedge cool down the thing them. Sweet sauce drip off your chin. You say you just come for a small friend, but you go 3 plate deep, can't pretend. Jamaican Reggae Kitchen. Every little thing.
All right.
Oh, we're back. Okay. I was waiting for you to say it.
Hey, I was waiting for the commercial to be done.
At least I'm not saying anything inappropriate. What is I didn't do it.
Oh, there we go.
You just turned me
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Why couldn't I hear myself?
Now you can. There you go.
I was squeaky.
All right. What's good, y'all? We are back here on Mud Talk, man. Thank y'all to everybody who tunes in and taps in with us each and every Friday night. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, whether you're watching on Mud Talk Podcast, or you're watching us on the 419 Grind. Yeah. Make sure y'all go and cop some merch. Go to our Instagram page, Mud Talk 419. Click the link tree. Or you can go to our Facebook page, Mud Talk Podcast, and click the pinned link there. And then when you're done buying merch from Mud Talk, go ahead over to 419grind.com/shop and cop y'all some 419 Grind merch. The weekend show, morning show, Juneteenth shirts, and hopefully some Mud Talk and 419 Grind.
You could get one for like every day of the week.
You could. You can wear our stuff on Fridays.
Well, you can wear. We have work stuff. There's like a polo. You can wear a polo.
Yeah,
you can wear it to work.
But you can wear you can buy 5 morning shirts. Well, 4. We're on the air 4 days a week, and then buy your weekend shirt, and then buy your Mud Talk shirt.
Yeah,
and then send us pictures in all of them.
Yeah,
or video.
Clothed.
Yeah, yes, please be fully clothed.
not just the shirt. We want pants.
We want pants.
We sell pants. I mean, there's pants on the. There's sweatpants. Yeah. There's Hoochie Daddy shorts.
Yeah,
there's
leggings.
There's leggings. Yeah.
Yeah. We need some Hoochie Mama shorts on there.
I think I put some on there.
Did you?
I did.
Oh. And we even have clothes for your dogs.
And your kid, your toddlers, and your babies. And there's toddler dresses now, too, and toddler onesies.
Yeah. We got water bottles and all that stuff on there.
Coffee mugs.
So, so make sure you go and support all of the shows here on the 419 Grind.
Yes.
So, before we get up out of here, man, it is the first show of the month. And so, we love to do shout-outs the first of the month. And so, Miss Amy, do you got any shout-outs?
I have a few shout-outs. I almost never do, but I have a few.
Yeah, go right ahead.
So, my first shout-out is shout-out to all the teachers and educators out there. It is your week. It shouldn't be just 1 week out of the year. Being an educator is hard, and you are appreciated. Even if your work didn't make you feel appreciated this week, or the kids were acting crazy, just know that you're appreciated. It is a hard job. It is very difficult. You go to work every day. You deal with other people's kids.
Yeah.
You deal with all those parents coming up to that school, or whatever else they're doing. And, just know that you're appreciated. And, even years down the road when you're the 7th grade teacher at the, concert of your former student or whatever it might be, that you are appreciated and remembered. And
yeah.
Good job.
And shout out to the teachers, man. Because like you said, being a teacher, it's hard.
Yeah, it is.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Hard as fuck.
Yeah, like all
hard.
day, every day.
Yeah, it's hard, man. But it's a thankless job, man. And I love what I do, and I love what we do. So shout out to all the educators who've been holding it down. Whether you're a teacher, a para, a counselor, intervention specialist, principal, whatever it is that you do, man. Shout out to y'all for sure.
Yeah.
I want to say shout out, man. First of all, I want to say shout out to my job, Rise and Shine Academy. So we was supposed to have a big interview this morning on the Rise and Grind morning show.
Yeah.
Can we say his name?
Sure.
All right. So Josh Williams was supposed to be on the show today.
Was that some like council person?
Yeah,
did he lose?
He did. That's probably why.
Oh, is that why he didn't come?
There you go.
He lost to who?
He lost to a few people. But he lost.
No, it was Derek Marin, wasn't it?
That's what he lost
the one
to,
that like beat him out.
Yeah. He so Josh only got 24% of the vote.
Oh.
Yeah.
But he's like the one that's in office now.
No,
that's not the party I follow.
He was running for Attorney General, right?
Ooh, no.
Josh Williams.
The Marcy Carpenter's seat.
Was he?
Yeah.
No way, because he wasn't on the ballot.
Because it was the primaries though.
Yeah.
No, I did she was the only person on that ballot.
Yeah, she was the only person on the ballot. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he was running for Attorney General.
He's a Republican.
Yeah.
So
Attorney General?
I'm pretty sure that's what he was running for.
Yeah. Derek Marin.
Yeah.
You're right.
Because they made me pick which. That's the first time ever.
They made you pick what's your
I was like, Marcy Kaptur was the only one on that page.
Yeah. So he was running for Attorney General and he lost to Derek Marin. Derek Marin got like 44.2%.
That's the guy with the comb over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Josh wasn't supposed to be on the show today. And so I did a half day today because I was talking to the Bernies about it today, and they were like, "Yeah, man, so we support you. Go do a half day, come whatever, but make sure you ask these questions. We got these questions." And then I come into the studio, and I was like, "Yo, what happened?" And they was like, "He canceled."
I don't blame him. He was probably sad.
But I feel like, I would be sad too if I only got 24%.
But also, you only got 20% of the votes. Maybe you should have got yourself out there a little bit more. Maybe you should have showed up.
He was out there.
He was out there. He just wasn't out. He just wasn't out there in his community. So there's that. And this is, I have so many thoughts about that. I'm just going to say this real quick. When you don't support your own community, you can't expect your community to support you.
Yeah.
And so, but then you want to go and try to get support from the other said community, and this other said community doesn't even rock with you.
Clearly not.
So how did that work out for you?
It didn't.
So, but needless to say, I want to say shout out to the Bernies because they have been so supportive of everything that I do outside of Rise and Shine Academy, and whatever it is that they can do to support, they do it, and they don't have to do that because there are a lot of employers who would never tell you like,
I would never be allowed to do that.
Yeah,
I would have to take a whole personal day.
And they would never say like, hey, go do a half day to go do a radio show and come back.
Never.
So the fact that like they let me do that, man, shout out to the Bernies, man. I appreciate y'all for that. But they she said he was out there, but a black face and a white space will always be just that. Hello. There's that.
Well, my other shout outs. No, I want to shout out my oldest son. He turned 24 on Tuesday, whatever day the 6th was, Wednesday.
Am I Cinco de Mayo, baby?
Well, I was in labor for a long time. I was trying to push him out on Cinco de Mayo, but it just didn't work out that way. So he was born on the 6th. But so he turned 24, and then my daughter turned 16 on Tuesday.
Oh wow! So their birthdays are close. So she's a Cinco de Mayo baby.
No, you're going the wrong way.
You said Tuesday.
This coming Tuesday.
Oh.
I was thinking you're going. Yeah.
Girl, you was doing a whole lot of.
No. They're 8 years and 6 days.
But I'm just saying, it was like you was like, we got to get it on this day.
No, it was totally unintentional.
Oh,
it just happened.
The middle child usually is the accidental one.
No, the first child was the accidental one.
Oh,
yeah.
And
they're 8 years and 6 days apart, so it was like different.
Got it.
Yeah. 8 years and 6 days.
Yes.
She was planned.
Oh, she was planned.
She just took forever.
So your oldest was not planned.
No.
Oh.
No, I was drunk. It was a surprise.
It happens. You were very surprised, huh?
Oh, very, very. Yeah. But yeah, no, so happy birthday to my oldest son turning 24 and my daughter turning 16, sweet 16.
Yeah.
We've been doing a lot of driving with the temps.
Okay.
I have been clutching for my life the last 2 weeks.
Clenching your butt cheeks.
They were very clenched. I need this butt pillow in that car because there is a lot happening. I'm taking her to Bowling Green. I'm letting her drive tomorrow to do an appointment, and I love you all.
So you let her get on the highway?
Oh, we've been on the highway a few times, but like I don't know, it's just something about. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like I'm gonna die every time. And she's not bad.
Yeah.
She's had her temps for 6 months.
Okay.
But I just feel like I'm gonna die.
Yeah, man.
It's just the little things. Like instead of like letting off the gas, she just slams her brakes on in the middle of the highway.
Oh.
Those kind of things.
Yeah.
And then like I feel like the BG, like the Toledo to Bowling Green drive is a little scary at parts.
Yeah.
There's a lot of merging and twisting.
Yeah.
So
well, send me your location so I know that you
I will. I love you all. If I don't make it, just know that I love you all.
Not that we're eulogizing you on the show.
No, but I'm just telling you, driving with teaching a girl how to drive is way worse than teaching a boy how to drive. I will maintain that forever. I think it's like boys is just instinctual.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because you guys play racing games. I don't know if it's just because you have there's zero care.
Yeah.
There's risk taking, but it's just like she's this the whole time, shaking and nervous, and like any little thing that's like somebody like yesterday we're on like where it goes from 3 lanes to 2, and so a truck was going this way, but they weren't. She was all the way over here. I'm like, they're not anywhere near your lane, and she was like, what do I do? What do I do? I'm like, just stay in this lane. Keep going.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of thing. But
yeah, when they told me to put my hands on 10 and 2, I was like, "Do you want to die?" Because
you're like I'm more of like just a 2,
just
or
a
10,
or a 10,
you get one or the
or
other.
6. Like it just doesn't matter. Yeah, but 10 and 2,
Lexi, it is.
Yes.
She said it's scary teaching teens how to drive.
Yes, but pick a side, pick a whatever time you want me to drive, because I'm not putting both hands on 10 and 2. Yeah.
Well, no, she won't let go of the 10 and 2. And it's like, it's a shaky 10 and 2.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm pretty sure if I would have let my oldest, he would have rocked that seat all the way back, had his hand up here. And
you would have been in BG in 10 minutes.
Well, that's how he drives now. But, back then, I have to have either on my phone or a beverage when he's in my car.
Lexi said, I actually want to be a driving instructor.
Well, I got somebody you can instruct. What are you doing tomorrow?
Start with her
you want to go to Bowling Green? I'll let you. It's terrifying.
Yeah, that's lit. What I want to say? Oh, you know what? Shout out to everybody who's been jumping off the porch lately. Going after their goals and dreams that they've been sitting on, and now they're manifesting them. I absolutely love that. I feel like this last week, especially being here at the studio, with so many people. I mean, we've had, like today we had, Chris Bird, who's a legend. We just had Connie's Popping Popcorn on Mud Talk about her jumping off the porch. Josh Sherman with his law business and jumping off the porch, and him being a young lawyer. Just so many people who finally decided, you know what, I'm going to jump off the porch and do it. And I absolutely love that. I think that's so dope. So shout out to all the people who are jumping off the porch.
What is Chris? What porch did he jump into?
Well, Chris Bird has jumped off the porch a long time ago. He is a legend in the city. An amazing gospel artist, just an amazing person. So I'll have to give you the whole scoop on him afterward, because it's a long resume. Bored, you can just go back and watch the morning show this morning that we did this morning.
I will. I was working. I'm not allowed, but I will go back and watch.
Yeah, but yeah, man, but if you never jump off the porch, you never know the impact you can have on people.
Right.
And so I think for Chris Bird this morning, we were talking with him, is like, if he never jumped off the porch to actually put out music, I mean, we wouldn't have him today in the gospel realm, and things that he does.
And the lives that I'm sure he impacts just as a gospel artist.
Yes. Yeah. So shout out to everybody who's jumping off the porch.
Yeah.
So
jump.
Yes. Jay, you got any shout outs?
No. Shout out to y'all for having a good show without a guest.
Yeah. Man.
Hey, we can sit here and talk all day.
We really could, but we ain't got. We don't have all day.
No. We could though.
No, we could. Yeah. So
shout out to all the moms out there.
Yes, Mother's Day is coming up.
Don't forget, in case you forgot, you might want to go get that.
I know. I gotta figure out what my mom wants.
Wine.
My mom, it's her, like, the bar is here. I'm like, what do you want? Beyonce coming from the ceiling? Like, I don't know.
Can I come over for that? Like, if you do that, can I just bring the kids?
Sure.
If Beyonce emerges from your ceiling, we all want to be there.
Yes, get a little performance.
What did you get her last year?
Last year I got her wine, flowers, and a candle because that's what she wanted. Because she had already got a Coach purse the year before.
Okay, from you.
Yes. So she was like, keep it simple.
So what'd she tell you this year that she wants?
She hasn't told me anything. And probably because I haven't asked her.
Okay.
Because I'm scared of what the answer is.
Well, the wine's gone, so you can get another bottle of wine.
She is a member of Cooper's Hawk.
We'll take her to Cooper's Hawk and eat.
Damn.
It's good. Their food's good there.
Yeah.
Ask for Serenity. It's one of my former students.
She might get a little 2 for $20 from Applebee's.
I'm going to tell you this right now. I love my kids and I am very grateful for everything that they might give me. But if I ever was taken to Applebee's for a 2 for $24, I would leave. I would be like, you know what? Mom's just gonna go handle it. I'm gonna go to Cooper's Hawk myself. I'm just gonna go. It'll be fine. Yeah. You can come pick me up when you're done with your 2 for $24 or whatever it is.
2 for $20.
You know, not 24.
Oh yeah.
My thing is that since I've birthed 2 children, that Mother's Day always gets hijacked by birthdays, which is totally fine because that's why I'm a mom. Yeah. I birthed children. So we'll be doing some birthday things, I think.
Yeah. Lexi said, I have a black-owned wine you can give her. She would love it.
There
oh,
shoot.
Go. That's lit. Thank you. Let me know I can come pick that up.
How many bottles do you have, Lexi? Just asking for the audience.
For research purposes.
Yeah, I just need to know how many of those you have. So she also said Chris Bird has a great youth program that he just started too.
Yes, Chris Bird and CJ Mack just started that program here in the city. So shout out to them.
I love a good youth program.
Yes, we do. Yeah. So, so shout out to all those amazing people. Shout out to the moms and all that good stuff. And shout out to everybody who's been tuning in, tapping in with us and watching us tonight, tapping in the comments and giving us some great topics and chiming in and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Our next episode is our season 5 finale.
Season 5 finale. That is crazy.
That's crazy, man. We've been doing this for 5 years.
I know.
That's insane.
It's good though.
It's a good insane.
It's been such a journey, and I think that's just to look. I still go back and look at early us.
Oh man.
To now us.
Man.
It's a journey. We still have some hiccups, as you've noticed today.
Clearly, today.
That's okay. That's because we're real.
Yes.
We don't expect anybody. She said, "I got one for you too, Amy. I'll send it." Really? That'd be the best Mother's Day present ever. Day. Thank you, Lexi. I love wine.
Yes. But yeah, man, looking at those early seasons, man, it's so crazy to see our growth. Just to see how everything, was operating, from the lighting to the mics to the seating. I was a little bit bigger then. I'm a little bit smarter now. My back
I'm bigger now than I was back then, but it's fine.
I had that COVID weight.
That fupa is still fupaing for me, not you.
Well, at least we have a table now.
I know, thank God. But it's still I gotta make sure I have the right angle.
We're not out in the open like we used to be with the round chairs and with no table. It was okay. It was right. We also at one point in time we had those production chairs too, like the director chairs. Remember that? When we first started.
One I broke.
Well, you had the stool, but we used to have like director chairs.
Yeah.
I think it might have been before you were there. I think.
I mean, the first time I was on the show was when I came in as a guest.
Well, yeah. So this was when we went,
and then the season finale went to shout out Lexi for letting us have that.
Yeah. So that's when we had those director chairs, man. Those was.
I think you guys had the director chairs, and I broke the stool.
You had the stool. Yeah.
So sorry.
And we had a table then too. And then we got away from the table, and then
I wanted that table.
We were just out in the open.
We were. It was exposed, but it was okay.
It was, yes.
It was Mud Talk exposed.
It was, our flaws and all.
But you know what? Though some of my favorite shows was that season when we were out and exposed.
Yes.
not in that way.
Not in that way.
But like those are some of my favorite shows still.
They are, yeah. But man, we leveled up now, and now we're here at the 419 Grind on the network,
from
man.
The bottom, now we're here.
Now we're here, and we're going to stay here, man. So yeah, I'm super excited for what's to come for season 6, man. So now we get to do a full season here at the 419 Grind when that starts, man. I cannot wait for that. We just had
a little sampler platter right now.
Yeah, we give you a little sample platter. Yeah. A little. It ain't the 2 for $20, but it's the appetizer.
It's 2 for $24. Add that extra 4.
Yeah. So yeah,
she
man.
She said, "I love y'all in the community."
Yes, we love y'all too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we do go to the community sometimes.
It was like the slow. I don't know. That comprehension just came right over your face.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, you love us.
We love you.
Yeah, we love you,
and we love to be in the community. That is one of our favorite things to do is be in the community."
Yes, y'all know my comprehension goes away after 3:30.
You saw it. If anybody watched your face, it was just like a whole wash of
it was like, what?
Oh, I get it. He does teach reading, everyone.
I don't teach reading after 3:30.
That's true.
So there's
or on Friday night. So I hope you all pop up at the Juneteenth parade.
Yeah, I'm actually DJing on Juneteenth. DJing a Juneteenth event.
Nice. I didn't get an invite.
Because it's not my event.
That's okay. Where is it? I'll be there.
It's at someone's house.
That's fine. I'll be there. It'll be like Wedding Crashers, but it'll be like Juneteenth Crashers. I would never do that.
Yeah, Juneteenth Crasher is crazy.
Well, you just show up.
Yeah.
Wherever you DJ.
Just pop
I'll be
up.
like your road.
Yeah, you're helping me set up equipment.
Actually, I don't think I'm even going to be in town that weekend. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be out of town again.
Yeah. Lexi, we got to get you either on Mud Talk or the Rise and Grind show to talk about the Juneteenth parade.
Yeah.
So we need you to do that.
Is it on actual Juneteenth or is it like before?
I don't know.
I think sometimes.
Yeah, maybe she should have her come on the season finale and talk about it.
Lexi, put on when the date is. I got to look at
May 22nd. No. What, Juneteenth?
No, I know what date Juneteenth is. I'm asking what date the parade is. Sometimes it's on Juneteenth.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes people have the parade at a different time.
She said yes
Thank
on
you.
the actual
I'm
day.
not crazy. I know what I feel like last year maybe something wasn't on Juneteenth, but it was Juneteenth. That's a Friday.
Yeah, well, if you're available, Lex, on May 22nd for our season finale, you want to talk about the Juneteenth parade, let us know.
Yeah.
Pull up. Because otherwise, after that, you won't see us until way after Juneteenth. See us on Labor Day. When the season comes
you're
back.
going to see us in the community.
Yeah.
Friday, June 19th starts at 1 p.m. Where is it located, Lexi? Like where?
Oh, that is definitely a Juneteenth parade. That starts at 1.
Yeah.
You know, most parades, especially the non-Juneteenth ones, they start at 9 in the morning.
I can't go to those.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
in
why
bed.
you go to the Juneteenth parade.
I know. So yeah, where can they catch the parade? Like where should they line up?
Yeah. I like that. She know our people. She was like, my
said
people ain't
1
getting up at
p.m.
9 a.m. for no parade.
Downtown. Okay. So
Is
then
it still going to be on Summit Street like before? Because I'm pretty sure that's where it was last time.
So downtown, Friday, June 19th starts at 1 p.m. Go catch the June, and then you can't go to Big T's DJing event. Apparently, it's invite only.
It is a private event at someone's house.
I like that. There's a private Juneteenth event at someone's house.
Yeah, I love that. It's from like 6 to 10, I think. Some DJing for like 4 hours.
I love that you're DJing at someone's house.
I know. I do too. I like DJing private parties and not like the big stuff.
Do they want a bartender? I'll come bartend.
It might be BYOB, but I will ask them.
I mean, I'll pour it. I'll pour the OB.
I will pour your BYOB.
I'll pour your
in
OB.
your cup.
I will. New route. We normally start at 10 a.m.
I told you.
Okay.
Yeah, we not getting up that early for no parade. Not to be catching no candy.
Well, she said they normally start at 10, then she changed it.
But
to
they
1.
changed it to 1. Yeah.
But there was a reason.
Yeah.
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 So there's a new route, not Summit.
Yeah, it's not Summit. So see, that's why you got to come onto the show May 22nd, Lex, to talk about this all this new stuff.
New route, new
time,
new,
all of that.
Probably new activities.
Yeah.
I'll come on
May 22nd.
Okay.
Bet we got you.
Perfect.
Look at that. Look at us getting booked and busy on this weather. We don't say booked and busy.
Oh, you could bring the black on wine then, and we could drink it in celebration.
Yeah.
The season finale.
We are booked and productive.
Of your parade. Yeah.
We're not booked and busy. We're booked and productive.
Productive. Busy sounds
because
bad.
people be busy doing nothing.
A lot of times.
But booked and productive means you produce results.
I like that.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not booked and busy.
We're booked and productive. So, all right, y'all. Well, thank y'all so much for tuning and tapping into another episode of Mud Talk. This has been fun. It's been great. We love all the comments and everything. We are connected with Party in the Park. Oh, okay.
Nice.
That's lit.
So there's going to be a Juneteenth parade and then a party at the park.
Oh, that's dope. That's real Juneteenth-y.
Yeah, I like it.
I like that. So, but yes, again, thank y'all to everybody who tuned in and tapped in today. Thank y'all for connecting with us in the comments and chiming in on these amazing topics.
Yeah.
And we'll be back on May 22nd for our season finale. Super excited. Y'all never know what we pull out the bag on the season finale.
You don't know.
You never know. We might have some things planned. But until then, I'm Big T.
I'm Miss Amy.
And you're officially tuned in and tapped into the hottest podcast that brings you the latest in music, news, and fashion. And the only show that keeps our ears to the streets.
While you grind and shine.
We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
If it's pressure, we apply that. If it's smoke, we supply that. This that mud talk, straight facts, no cap. If we said it, then we meant that. From the city to the worldwide, yeah. When we speak, it's amplified. We came from the mud, now we moving with vision. Turn pain into power, made hustle a mission. Culture, community, truth in the room.